Hello and welcome to Desertoplois. Today we are going to be going for some stronger power sources. In between, I set up a refined storage just to have something to throw all my items in and actually be able to manage it and know what to do, because going through all the chests was getting annoying. I did find a few items though, going through the inventory. So the home stone is what it's called, allows you to teleport. I have a set of teleporter just somewhere over here in the Badlands, and so I can just teleport back and forth, which is fantastic. I wish it was actually listed in the useful items section, because I would have never found it. But we're gonna get going here into Big Power. And we're going to start going through this quest line right here. And the first thing we need is some uranium dust, which requires grains of piezoality, which we made in the last episode. It comes from taking a diamond, surrounding it in pulsating alloy nuggets, and then making a pulsing crystal, which then throw that into a sag mill. You get the grains, right? And then if you take those, you smelt those, you get an emerald. If you compress them, you get uranium. Alright, so let's go down here and throw those in there. So this that's going to take a few seconds, so let's let that go. I didn't pre-make any. Alright, so then once we get that, we'll get the uranium dust, which will allow us to just straight up smelt that. So that'll go there. And then we need a nugget, which will just take one of those. So those next two are easy. We need graphite dust, which is powdered coal. Now, the best way for me to get coal right now is to just go and mine the Badlands and just turn it into take the terracotta. So that's kind of what I've been doing with that. So if we take the sag mill here, we can put the coal in there, we can turn that into coal dust, powdered coal. So we got some of that going. I'll just throw that in there too, and let's go down here and see if our thing is done. Oh wow, we got 64 uranium. I didn't think we'd get that many. I guess I didn't see the conversion. Oh, it's a 1:8 ratio, so I didn't even notice that. That is fantastic. What is the ratio on this? This is a 1:1 ratio, so. Alright, we're gonna put it all in there. And we'll let that go. Alright, so we need to smelt this stuff up, so let's throw it in here. This is just connected to a alloy smelter. I have 2 alloy smelters and a sag mill, just to kind of make things faster. Originally, I thought I could take the iron. I guess I don't have any raw iron, but the raw iron, you cannot. You can only do it with the blast furnace. So, kind of limiting there for automation. But there we go. We should be getting some uranium. Take it in there, we get some nuggets. Alright, both of those are done. Throw that back into our little crafting system here. Alright. We got a book. The Extreme book. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's take a look at this here. Extreme book. Extreme reactors, fundamentals. The beginning. Your first reactor. Alright. I don't know if I've used this one before. I've used several different reactor mods before, so they all sound the same, but alright, the reactor block is a multi-block. Primary job, produce energy. A lot of it, yes, that's what we need right now. Multi-block machine is composed of many different blocks who placed in the world next to each other. To craft the power reactor, you need uranium ingots, so go mine some ore. Yeah, well, there's no ore in this world. Alright, to build your first reactor, you're going to need the following basic reactor box. 22 casings, 1 controller, 1 rod, 1 fuel rod, 1 solid access port, 1 active forge energy power tap. glass block is actually optional, can be replaced by another casing block. Alright, so let's see, take a look at this here. Pretty standard, so we're going to need a lot of the graphite. So I should probably make more of that. Let's see here. We got 44 of that. Let's grab another stack. And throw that into the sag mill there. Oh, we already got 64 processed there, so let's throw those in there. Alright, so that checked off graphite dust. This is a simple smelt to turn it into an ingot, so let's just smelt those up. Grab some yellow, like so. Alright, this is going quick. Alright, so that'll be that. So the reactor casing is 4 iron ingots, 1 nugget, and 4 of the other things. So we're gonna grab some of this iron here. I don't know how much we're gonna need, but it's always good to have that on us. Let's take this out of that hopper, put it in that hopper. There's just 2 different smelters here. I didn't really set them up to do anything. I was hoping there's like no mechanism or anything like that, so none of the machines I like to work with, but it's gonna work out just fine. There we go, we got the graphite bar done. Alright, so we need 22 of these casings to get started here, so just gonna take a little bit of time. I'm gonna get all this powdered dust turned into graphite because it looks like we're gonna need a lot of it. What are you doing? This thing's been acting a little bit wonky. Insert valid items. There is 7 blocks of coal in here. Alright, export all that so we can figure that out. Is there anything else in there? Alright. No problems. Exporting items. Alright, let's let that figure itself out. It's just a little bit of a finicky machine, if you will. Alright, graphite bar has been made. Graphite dust, nuggets, and that. And right, here we go. Our first basic reactor. Let's just throw all that in there so I don't grab my powdered coal. Grab that because we do want to turn that into a diamond. There we go, we got 5. 5. How many, what are we missing? We're missing the graphite, so that's gonna be the bottleneck for this, most likely. Got 2 more of that. Alright, while we're waiting on that, so there's a reinforced version, which takes the basic, and there's that, and then gives it like that. Okay. Alright, so we are alright, that's not even going in. Not enough, oh. Alright, so there's not enough pressure to do 64 at a time, unfortunately. Is there any kind of alternative to this? No, there is not. Hold. No, we're gonna have the powdered coal. Yeah, the only way to sell this is, yeah, it's just, it is what it is, right? Alright, get it out. Export it all out, please. Or is this out of power? No, it's still got some juice in it. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for that. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, I made a time in the bottle, which is pretty cool. If you keep it in your inventory, right, and it will accumulate time, and you can speed up, like these chickens, for example. There's other things you can speed up, you know, 128 times, so based on the amount of time I have saved. Which is actually pretty cool, since it doesn't really seem to like really have much negative effects. I don't even think I need these chickens anymore. I've just kind of left them here at this point. Alright, we got more of those. Throw that in there. Trying to get 22 of these things. Got 2 more. What are we missing now? I remember missing this thing. Alright, I can make that, no problem. 2 more. Alright, we're halfway there. That is not too bad. So this is all powdered coal. That in there. I did have to get another battery and an engine to kind of help power some of this junk. Really? Looks like it's stuck in there, so I'm just going to break it and fix it that way. Kind of annoying. Okay, come on. Sorry for the noise there, but it had to be done. There we go. Alright, and we don't want this to export all, we want it to only export crafted. That should work now that everything is out of there, right? Alright, so let's keep going down here. What do we need to do this? 4 more of those. So we already smelt all those up. Wow. Alright, so that is going to take a little bit of time. Alright, let's take a look. So we should have enough time to get into the next one if our reactor goes, right? So the reactor's waste is cyanite, so we should be able to take that, and then it's a quick little strainer adventure to make another ride. So hopefully that goes smooth. Alright, 16 more. Thank you very much. Alright, let's put 16 more back in there. And just throw those in there. Actually, let's split that in 2. $10, $5. That should work. And you can upgrade these capacitors in here to different levels, and it gets I can't tell if it does more at once or not, but they're not difficult to make. Right, here's the double layer one, right? Let's just throw that in there, and so this one, if we mouse over it, doesn't really say what the difference is, and we could just go like right here and replace it so it has a higher power capacity, 64 to 256, and I think it gives so this has one output, so I don't know what else it does. Maybe it's a little bit faster, so it's kind of cool. All right, we need 22 of these basic ones, so just not there yet. The hell are you doing? Problems, insufficient pressure, 1.5 required. Okay, that should have just finished. I should be exporting those 15 out. Let's put 16 in there. Alright, I should always just pre-do these things. Alright, put 8 in that one, 8 in that one. Alright, I'm gonna craft up some more of this and just get it going, and then we'll jump back in and finish up getting power and build us a power reactor. Alrighty, we got 23 basic reactor casings now, but we have to turn them all into reinforced, and then we have to use the reinforced to make all these other ones. So we're gonna need a lot more than that. So let's go and just turn them all into reinforced and go from there. So I'm gonna throw those in there. See what we get. We got all 23. Perfect. And I do have more dust going down here. I'm gonna put some more in the tank here. 32 seems to be the magic number to get that to actually work. I did build a 5x5 pressure chamber, another level down that I'm still working on, but I was hoping that I would get a larger maximum pressure so I could use 2 air compressors. But apparently that's not how that works. Alright, so we have the reinforced now, so now we need to make the controller. So the controller is a block of diamond. It's expensive. Where'd the controller go? So, and then we need a redstone. Redstone, whatever that was. So we need, we're missing a piece of stone. Slide cobblestone. There we go. Just throw that in there. Cobblestone is becoming quite a commodity. Alright, grab all that. Just throw that in there and that in there. And then we can make the redstone device there. Throw that back in. And we have the controller. Done. Alright, so we can make reactor glass, so let's go ahead and make that real quick. I'm just going to make one of those, because I don't really like the glass like most of the time. Alright, that's done. Now we need a control rod here. So all we're missing is the piston. Simple craft right there. Control rod is made. Alright, so now we need a fuel rod, which looks fairly easy. See, fuel rod right here. And then we're gonna need the solid access port, which is gonna require 2 blocks of iron, a hopper, and its very own little piston. There we go. And I did throw the book in there, so we're gonna grab the book and make sure we have everything before we start building this thing. Alright, we need redstone. That is surprising, but we can get some of that real quick. Here. That doesn't even have a mesh anymore. I thought I made an extra mesh, quartz mesh. I need to actually put some effort into these things and maintain them. I have not been maintaining these things at all. Alright, let's just throw all this in there for now. Call it a day. And then go down here. That made 32. Let's try 58. Let's just see what happens. I'm not in any hurry for that to work. Let's throw that in there. Oh, there's the mesh I made. Come on. Alright, let's throw that in there. Alright, we're all waiting for that to process. So we're going to need a lot of these yellorinium to actually be able to fuel this thing, I just realized. While I was waiting for this to process. So we need one of those, one of everything. Alright, that's all I need. I just wanted to make sure I had everything, and then we still don't have the proper. There we go. Some of these things are like hard to automate because there's parts of them that will fail, and so it's a So, you know, parts of them fail and stuff like that. I'm losing my voice again. Sucks. There we go. And now we have the passive energy port, and we've completed big power. Very good. Now, netherite. So we can't start netherite until we have this. So we need to build that contraption. All right, and we also don't even have enough reactor casings after making that, now that I'm double checking everything there. So this is going to be quite a pain to get all these materials. So let's make some more of these. I only have 4, but our bottleneck is the ingots here, so that's not bad. All right, basic ones. Let's see how many we can get. We got 7, so that gives us 11. That's not enough. All right. Throw those in there. All right, 14 is where we're at now. And we're out of graphite. And we're still out of graphite. What are you waiting on? No valid items. Really? Yeah, okay, so export it all. All right, I need to make more graphite until we have enough casings, but here, what we can do. Go down here. So I was going to build it right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the outline. So you can see we don't even have close to enough here. So we can kind of put some of these ports on there and then figure it out later. So the controller, we're going to put right dead center right here. And then the power tap, we could put right here. Or right there. And then the solid access port, which I believe is the output, right? And there we go. We don't have to fill this, so we just have to bring the walls. See how I have this pressure chamber over here? We just need to kind of mimic that same outline there. But what I'm going to do is work on making more graphite. And when we have that, we will continue. Alright, so I was trying to build apparently a 5x5 when the recipe called for a 3x3. So there we go. That should be it. I don't know if I missed anything. I got one of those, one of those. Oh, they need to be on different sides, I suppose. Yellow portal. All right. So these can't be in corners. Makes sense, right? All right. Solid access point. And then energy power tab, and then corner, and we got a red light. All right, here we go. So, this is outlet mode, inlet mode. Oh, we're gonna probably want another. We're gonna need. We can't start this yet. We need an outlet and an inlet, so we can put stuff in and take stuff out without having to like reconfigure that. Let's see, solid access port. Just make make one of these real quick. Go. And then while I'm up here, wow, I don't have any chests in here. Let's do this, and then that'll give us 4 chests. And then take those 4 chests, surround them in gold. Alright, I guess it's not that recipe. Surround them in iron. There we go. So that'll be for our input and output. Let's go ahead and craft 20 of these. We're missing droppers, of course. We are missing droppers. Dropper 2, 3. I think I just didn't teach the system how to make droppers, really. Alright, we got some pipes, so that'll be incoming, outgoing, and then we need some energy cables. We don't have enough redstone in the fine storage. Hopefully we got some over here. No, I don't think there's any wireless power in this mod pack, so it gets a little, it's gonna get crazy, trying to wire all this stuff up. Let's get some energy cables, 20 of those. Yeah, that should be good. That gives me 32 of those. Alright, so let's go back downstairs, and this one back here we'll take out. Alright, you will be red. You will be green. That makes sense. Alright, so we want chest right here. And we're gonna bring items out that way. And then we're gonna suck in items that way. Look at this here. Eject fuel, eject waste. Alright, so we're gonna right over here. Eject waste, because that's what we need out of this thing, right? We need the waste, so that'll work great. And alright, so this will make 800,000 kilo FE, so hopefully that's enough. Casing heat. I have no idea what's gonna cool this thing. I guess we could just turn it off if it gets crazy. Alright, so let's grab this yellow uranium, whatever the hell it's called, and drop it in there. Oh, does this not like work with check full? Alright, this requires a hopper, I guess, to inject it. Of course, I don't have a hopper. Oh, what is this? Omnidirectional hopper? Liquid hopper? Alright, let's get rid of this then. Alright. Alright, that doesn't work either. Can I just insert them in? No. Alright, what is it? Oh, I got them reversed. That's why. I would not have thought that green was output. There we go. That's sucking those things in. We are completely full. right. Let's see what happens. All right, we're making 200,000 FE right now. That seems to be good. All right, so we have power here, and over there is where my battery is. So this is either going to be terrible. I should have probably put it on top, right? Well, it's not on top, but so 32 of these. So let's try to wire this up. Can I get up there? Let's see here. Is there a way to access on this floor? No. Let's get some blocks here. Oh my gosh, it finally so I put 3 air compressors on this because this has, it doesn't show me now, but this has a like 500 pressure volume or something like that, and this one only has a 16, so it's like, it's just inefficient to use these little air compressors on it. So just my fault for doing that because I didn't know any better. All right, now we can take this. Teleporters everywhere. Can't go that way, so let's go this way. How am I going to get it to here? I don't need that block anymore. Alright, what do we got going on here? So this is a battery, and those are going to be filling, so that'll work. So let's bring this down this way. And alright. This is so terrible in every possible way. Let's bring it down. And let's bring it through the wall here to avoid this this piping. We need to go under this one. Alright, so over here. I should have thought this out a little bit better, obviously, but yeah, it's just what we end up with. Alrighty, now my battery is connected. How's this going? Heat didn't go up. That doesn't look too bad. Now we can go over here, set this as export, and it's going to be transferring 250k every tick, so that's insane. And we don't have any waste yet, so that's going to take a little while, I guess. And if we look at this, our batteries are now full, and our power is taken care of. Oh my gosh. Had I not been trying to make a 5x5, this would have gone a little bit better. So, We'll probably need to make a 5x5 on it, in all honesty, at some point. Alright, that can go back in there. Alright, so we finished big power. We have a power source now that is generating way more energy than we probably need at this point in time. Which is good. You know, we really need that. Now, there are some more powered things we can do, like, so this refinery right here, I've just slowly been chugging it along. It's not fast enough to actually do anything. And I'm losing heat, right? I have all the things covered in blocks, but I'm still losing heat. I'm using a vortex tube to heat it up, along with some torches, but I don't think any of that works. So it is, whatever, you know, whatever that is, right? Alright. So, that is fantastic, and that's not going up. So, we're at not a whole lot. We got a lot left. So, this is going to be where the problem is going to lie. Getting enough of this to keep this thing going is going to be the hard part, because each one requires a diamond to make that, and diamonds are a bit annoying to make. 64 of that. Actually, let's make a diamond. That is not enough. Are we out? There we go. Just gonna make blocks out of all this. There we go. And then we split that into 32 and 16. Let's try 32. Let's see if that'll make. I don't. Really trying to get some more work done here. Alright, and then we can put this in there and let that smelt up. But we don't really need it now, so it is what it is. But there we go. Big power is done, and next, whenever I get the spent cyanite or whatever it is, once we get some of that we can work with, we'll move on from there and start the next chapter. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.